Here are some examples of parts, assignments, tasks which God gives his children. God told you that it is you that will put an end to the child labor in Congo. He told you to invent a mining machine that can withstand hot temperatures, like being beside a volcano, that can endure strong impacts without malfunctioning or disintegrating. A machine that can mine effectively, whose turnout is voluminous. Another, God told you that the cure for HIV/AIDS lies in a botanical research which you will conduct in the forest area of a certain state in your country. Another, God told you to set up a port that connects all the African countries together and transport and sell goods at an almost zero rate, exclusively for the poor and indigent, to improve the standard of living in African countries. Another, God revealed to you a kind of technology that can be built from an underrated common natural resource, which will improve the hearing of deaf people. Another, God put it in your heart to set up an African organization that will pull funds from all the tourist fees all over Africa and then sponsor the education of every African child from kindergarten to university level for free. Another, God told you to set up a rehabilitation center for victims of domestic abuse and sexual abuse. Another, God told you to go into politics for the sole purpose of becoming a minister for town planning in a country suffering from land and air pollution with the following objectives. One, to create on every street gutters, waterways, drainage systems, canals in a country that has lost so many lives and property due to flooding. Two, creating in every town at least 5 garden parks with trees, flowers, and plants, which will trap the toxins released into atmosphere from industries and the exhaust pipes of cars, in order to make the air we inhale clean and healthy. 3, put a fine on littering in your country. Another, God gave you the idea of a handy, lightweight, highly effective scanning system in form of a wristwatch, eyeglasses, or a pen, which every citizen in your country will have, that will enable them to scan every product at the point of purchase with 3 objectives. 1, to detect toxins in the product. 2, to detect counterfeit products. 3, to detect banned products, to combat the problem of ingesting chemicals in food and drugs that have led to the death of millions and the problem of spending huge amounts of money on substandard products. Another, God laid it on your heart to set up a cement company, which in its cement production will incorporate a particular mineral resource which prevents mold and fights mold, such that when it is mixed with sand and used to build, mold can never settle or thrive in such a house. Another, God told you to spearhead a bill that criminalizes stigmatization, discrimination, and exploitation of widows, single mothers, and orphans. Another, God laid it on your heart to spearhead a bill that will legalize and encourage the innovation and unhindered commercialization and free market of clean energy devices, devices that run on renewable energy, like generators powered by sand, generators powered by solar energy, generators powered by water, cars powered by water, solar, and wind energy. Another, God gave you an idea to spearhead a campaign that will make sanitary pads available in government hospitals for free for women from adolescence to adulthood. Another, God gave you the idea of a plant, which when planted along the perimeter of a fence, repels snakes from up to 5 meters long to prevent the occurrences of snake bites in your country. Another, God gave you the idea of a particular food that normalizes and corrects the blood pressure of people. Another, since you were little, God revealed to you a certain plant which serves as a natural birth control for women with no side effects to combat the problem of hormonal imbalance, excessive bleeding, weight gain, mood swings caused by various contraceptives which we have today. Another, God gave you an idea of a very loud alarm beeping system that immediately alerts and draws the attention of everyone around, to be worn as a wristwatch on the hand of every child, with a button to be pressed whenever they are scared of a kidnapper close to them. to combat the problem of kidnapping. Now, if God gives you any of the aforementioned assignments or something completely different, this is a path He has chosen for you. This is your own camel's hair, your own locust and wild honey, your own wilderness to live in. Don't look back. Keep your eyes on the focus. Luke 9:62. And Jesus said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. Don't be double-minded. James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.